ioEther. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Darkfell. It is IS-3. This is a tier 9 game on Derpenberg. And so yeah, if I seem a bit meh, it's because A, it's really early in the morning, and B, I just finished recording a game, got like halfway through it, and discovered that I've seen it before. And yes, in fact, I in fact posted it on the channel in February, so now I hate when I do that, but oh well. So it looks like we got some help coming with us. We actually have 2/3 of the team coming over to this side of the map, which is where they're supposed to be going. So that's good. And of course, while we're getting over into the action, I just want to say, please do invite your friends to the channel. The more people we get in the channel, the better the channel will be. The more games we'll get to watch, and generally, yeah, well, that is one of the best ways you can support the channel, is to bring more people in. I love how he uses the FCM as a block, like a meat shield. He just lets the FCM absorb all the damage, and he continues along as if nothing happened. And that poor FCM didn't have the armor for that to begin with, and definitely doesn't have the health now. But it's okay. Darkfell manages to get himself all the way over by taking the short way, and he's got here with not losing any health. Fortunately for that Lorraine, that he lost a bit more health when he backed into Darkfell there. And he's gonna put one in the Chrysler. It's Chrysler Orango. Nope. And he unfortunately waited too long. I was not able to get one into the side or the belly of that thing. Looking like he wants to put one in the Pershing. Switches over to the Leopard because, well, would you rather shoot at some actual armor or some paper? Really. The Pershing's gun mantle may have bounced that round, the Leopard never would have. Interesting amount of shots go whizzing by as Darkfell looks like he wants to push up, but the Chrysler, you can see, is right over there, and so this would put the Chrysler behind him. It looks like he doesn't really, well, no, he's definitely looking at it, but he still really wants to push up. So it looks like he's leaving the Chrysler to his allies, assuming they can take care of it while he pushes up a little bit. Gets himself into a decent position and looks to ambush this poor Pershing. Comes around that corner thinking he is going to be all sneaky, and ends up getting himself murdered. Reload just in time for this Chrysler to poke itself around. I'm getting a good shot into him, which is return damage, unfortunately. And okay, well that's good. Waits till he's reloaded, and then he pops back up again, assuming the Chrysler's gonna once again reverse into him, which is exactly what happens. The Chrysler once again takes 400 damage from us, and now that it's a dead Chrysler, there's this super brave Leopard here. I don't know what the Leopard thought was going to happen, but yeah, I mean, really. We got all these friends up on this hill, and none of them are able to take that Leopard out, apparently. We get hit by the charioteer, but that doesn't really matter. The Leopard gets away. I don't understand how, but apparently he does. We relight him, so hopefully one of those guys on the hill can actually take care of him now. Nope, instead they take care of the thing that we're gonna shoot. Cool, that's helpful. Thanks, guys. Gets us some spine damage at least, right? As he curves around, he's still looking out for the E50, but wants to put a shot into the back of the Carnarvon. Does so, taking a shell in the meantime from the SU-122-54, the tier 9 that leads into the 263, finishing it off and proceeding forward. It looks like the E50 has ran all the way back to his base, We are definitely approaching the end of this game. Half the enemy tanks are dead. There's an E4 and, ooh, a charioteer. Well, I mean, really. We're going to let this aim all the way in. And then we're going to put a shot into him for 400 damage. Bringing us up to almost 3,000 damage done this game. E4, though, is going to be a little bit of a problem because of the fact that we're below him. We're going to have to aim carefully to not hit that spaced armor. You could also get around the side. Looks like Darkfell is in fact aiming and misses, derping into the ground. And FCM decides to take this opportunity to charge forward. But once he's reloaded, he's going to pop back out. Looks like he's aiming again, not aiming carefully enough, and misses that shell. Angles his armor though, and lets the E4 just bounce off him. FCM, I don't know what the FCM was thinking. FCM, I guess, thought he was reloading, but obviously it wasn't. And he needs to be going forward, not backwards here, because he wants to get closer to these guys, not farther away. His armor will be more effective the closer he gets into these guys. The fact that he's backing off is actually the reason he's taking so much damage. If he was in right up near them, they'd have a lot harder time damaging him, and he'd be bouncing a lot more shells. The downside is, of course, the Scorpion G would be closer to him, which would be bad for his health, but overall I think it would probably turn out okay, because he'd have a lot more health to spare. There we go. Now that we're in closer, he bounces a shot from the E4, gets watches E4 die, and then takes a good shot, tracking the SU-122 so it can die without doing him any more damage. And wants to put one of the last two remaining AP shells into his E50. It looks like he's not, however, going to get that opportunity as our Lorraine takes it out. And this was the end of this battle. As a bottom tier in this game, he definitely did really well. And anytime you can fire all but 2 of your standard ammo, it's been a good game. Masterbed, first class, Ace Tanker, my bad. Spotter, Hand of God, Fire for Effects, Shellproof, Spartan, Confederate, and a Steel Wall. But really, this is the cool one. He managed just to grab a spotter because, of course, heavy tanks are for scouting. 4,200 damage dealt. Well done, sir. In addition to that, he's also got a decent bit of spotting damage. Look at that, 2,600 spotting damage. That's in excess of 6 grand when combined, so he adds himself to 6 grand, 6k damage club, which is a fairly exclusive membership right there. Damage blocked by armor, yeah, not as much as it could be, but still impressive. And for 6 minutes of work, this was a lot of money earned. Would have been a nice chunk of change if had he been running premium. Nice chunk of experience too, but either way, it was well done and well played. Thank you so much, Darkfell, for saying this in, and thank you all for watching. Please do tell your friends, especially if you want to help support the channel, as that is the best way for the channel to grow, is for you guys to advertise. And so yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.